Jose Mourinho just watched Rodri lift the World Cup and win the Golden Ball in the same night, and reports now say he picked up the phone straight after the final whistle. If Real Madrid actually land both Rodri and Michael Olise this summer, the rest of Europe should be genuinely terrified. Welcome back, Real Madrid fans, because Jose Mourinho wants him by every means necessary, and honestly, it all makes complete sense. For over 2 years now, Hansi Flick and Barcelona have dominated and outclassed Real Madrid's midfield ever since Toni Kroos left the club, controlling matches against Los Blancos in a way that has become genuinely embarrassing for a club of Real Madrid's stature and history. Real Madrid simply lack a technical midfielder capable of genuinely controlling the tempo of a match. Federico Valverde, Eduardo Camavinga, and Aurelien Tchouameni are all excellent box-to-box options, capable of covering enormous ground and contributing defensively, but none of them are elite possession controllers or true tempo setters in the mold of what Real Madrid used to have running the show in the middle of the park. That's exactly what's been missing in Real Madrid's midfield ever since Kroos departed and Luka Modric's influence naturally declined, a genuine elite controller, and that's precisely what Rodri would offer. Rodri just won the FIFA World Cup with Spain and finished the entire tournament as the official MVP, taking home the Golden Ball ahead of Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. His numbers throughout the tournament were genuinely staggering. He topped the charts for total touches, ranked second in the whole competition for final third passes, made more tackles than any other player at the World Cup, and helped Spain concede just a single goal across all 8 matches on their way to the trophy. In the final itself against Argentina, he completed 101 of 105 passes and won 80% of his individual duels, the kind of stat line that simply doesn't happen by accident. What's remarkable is that he didn't need to score or assist a single time throughout the entire tournament to be recognized as the best player in the world right now. His value comes purely from controlling matches, something the panel of judges clearly valued over individual moments of magic from Messi or Mbappe. This isn't a one-off either, and it's exactly the kind of consistency that should excite Real Madrid fans. Rodri was already named player of the tournament at Euro 2024, when Spain won that competition too, and he won the Ballon d'Or that same year, beating out Vinicius Jr. in a decision that still divides opinion at the Bernabeu to this day. With this World Cup triumph, he's now become just the 11th player in football history to win the World Cup, the Champions League, and the Ballon d'Or, joining an incredibly exclusive club of genuine footballing legends. He achieved all of this despite tearing his ACL in September of 2024 and having to fight his way back to full fitness over the following year, which tells you everything you need to know about his mentality and professionalism. Drop a player like that into Mourinho's system, and Real Madrid finally get the disciplined, tactically rigorous anchor they've been missing since Kroos walked away. Someone who can dictate rhythm, shield the back four, and still contribute meaningfully in the build-up phase without needing to be the flashiest name on the team sheet. Then there's Michael Olise, another final puzzle piece that could make Real Madrid a team nobody wants to face. It might look like an impossible transfer on paper, but never underestimate Florentino Perez's ability to pull off major Galactico deals. This is the same man who signed Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, and Luka Modric, all in their absolute primes. Olise's World Cup was genuinely one for the history books. He finished the tournament with 7 assists in 8 matches, breaking Pele's 56-year-old record of 6 assists set all the way back at the 1970 World Cup, a record that had stood untouched since data tracking for the tournament began in 1966. He set up 2 of Kylian Mbappe's goals in France's wild 6-4 defeat to England in the third-place playoff, including the pass that helped Mbappe break Lionel Messi's all-time World Cup scoring record. And remarkably, he didn't even score a single goal throughout the entire tournament. His impact was built entirely on vision and creativity rather than personal glory. France's head coach Didier Deschamps openly said Olise was the standout breakout player of the whole competition, insisting he's still got plenty of room to improve and will only get even better from here. It's also worth remembering that Olise came into this World Cup as a relatively unproven international quantity, having only recently forced his way into a stacked French squad, and he left it with his name etched into the record books above one of the greatest footballers who ever lived. At club level, his season with Bayern Munich was just as ridiculous. Olise finished the campaign with 22 goals and 31 assists across all competitions, as Bayern completed the league and cup double in Germany, contributing 15 goals and 19 assists in the Bundesliga alone, numbers that put him among the very best attacking players anywhere in Europe, regardless of position. He's now reportedly determined to force through a move to Real Madrid to link up with his international teammate Mbappe, and Perez apparently views him as the exact creative piece capable of unlocking Madrid's already stacked front line, even if it means smashing the world transfer record previously held by Neymar's move to PSG to actually get the deal done. Bayern, understandably, are said to be determined not to sell, which means Madrid may need to break the bank entirely to prize him away from Bavaria this summer. Put simply, if Mourinho gets both of these deals over the line, Real Madrid would be adding the best player at the entire World Cup and the tournament's record-breaking chief creator in the very same summer window. That's not incremental squad building, that's the kind of statement transfer window that genuinely reshapes a club's ceiling for the next several seasons, and it would send an unmistakable message to Barcelona and every other rival across Europe that Real Madrid have no intention of watching from a distance any longer. Mourinho himself has reportedly told the club he needs a midfielder with a genuinely different profile to what's already in the squad, and Rodri fits that description perfectly, while Olise offers exactly the kind of service player that could finally unlock the full potential of Madrid's already electric front line featuring Mbappe, Vinicius, and Endrick. Here's a question for you. Between Rodri and Olise, which signing do you think would have the bigger immediate impact on Real Madrid next season? Rodri solves a years-long structural problem in midfield, while Olise adds a completely different attacking dimension behind Mbappe. Let me know your pick in the comments. And here's another one worth asking. Is it actually realistic for Real Madrid to complete both deals in the same window, given Manchester City and Bayern Munich's stated reluctance to sell either player? Or is this simply wishful thinking from Madrid's side, fueled by an incredible World Cup? I'm genuinely curious to hear both sides of that debate. If Mourinho manages to pull off even one of these two deals, Real Madrid go from a team still searching for its identity to genuinely being back among the favorites for every single competition they enter next season. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell so you catch the next video the moment it drops, and share this with a fellow Real Madrid fan who needs to see it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.